welcome back to Ramblings. Conor here. Apologies for my voice, apologies for my face, apologies for the baggy t-shirt. It's just been that sort of night, that sort of game. Leeds United 4, West Bromwich Albion 0, and I'm here with my mate Baldy to talk through the game. What did you think about that, mate?
God, where do you start from that? 1 to 11, every single man covered every single blade of grass. Bamford, absolutely quality, took his finish as well. But the star of the night, Tyler Roberts.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you talk about proving yourself against your former club, and I just thought he was incredible tonight. I thought started quick. I mean, we always talk about scoring first with Leeds. That's a massive, massive thing, and that goal just set us up perfectly, didn't it?
Just ridiculous. I think ball broke to, I think Alioski won header. Come out to midfield. I think it was Klitsch who brought it back to Hernandez. You're thinking, oh, he's going to slide it through. No, he pings it top left, and from then on it set tone for the rest of the game. And Leeds were just brilliant, absolutely fantastic.
We were, and do you know what, guys? Before the game, I was worried. I'll be brutally honest with you. I was worried. You saw my preview. You've seen my review of the QPR game, and I was desperately worried. And I know, I mean, even me and you spoke about it before. We said we were worried about Leeds tonight, didn't we?
Yeah, I mean, we said, to be fair, you're looking at past results, and obviously QPR on Tuesday, you think it worse, you fear it worse, but after 15 seconds, as I said, it sets tone for the rest of the game, and hopefully now Leeds can kick on for the rest of the season. I mean, now I think it's 7 points. It's 7 points between yourselves and West Brom. Am I right?
Yeah,
yeah,
it will be.
So that's a massive blow in their promotion hopes, and hopefully, fingers crossed, Leeds can now start to think, right, well, there's 11 games left? 12?
11 now, yeah.
11, 33 points. It sounds a lot, but it's not long now until you get down to single figures and you can start to think, this is it. This is the chance.
Would you say that's West Brom done for the top two?
Definitely. I mean, how many saves did Casilla make? 1?
And obviously them losing to Sheffield United, now Leeds.
I can't see him. I can't see him. I think they'll finish at playoffs, but I can't see him challenging.
But anyway, who cares about him? Who's bothered about him? As I said, as Baldy said, from 1 to 11, I thought Casilla's distribution was on point. I don't
think he made an unsuccessful pass, did it?
No, it was just
every single pass he made went to a player in white.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, he was incredible. Luke Ayling, we spoke about him through the match. What do you think of him?
Quality.
Yeah.
Quality, yeah.
Best. I mean, recently he's been pretty poor for Leeds. I think a lot of fans will say that, but you think he was a lot better today, do you?
Yeah, I think he played all right. I think attacking wise, he was more of a threat, but defensive, solid enough.
Yeah, and I thought the two men at the back, absolutely solid. I thought what I liked about Cooper and Jansen today was they were back to the best. They were winning the headers. You saw Cooper with that first goal. He won the header. He initiated that move. It was Liam Cooper winning the header above the Dwight Gale, and that set the precedent from moment one, didn't it?
Yeah. I mean, you know what you're going to get with Jansen. It won absolutely everything in air, and even on the floor, Gale didn't have a sniff.
But Cooper,
exactly the same.
Yeah,
exactly the same.
That's what I mean. I mean, he was. For that first goal, he won the ball, set the precedent. Leeds went on the attack. I thought Jack Harrison, once again, was brilliant, but I'm going to go on the back four again. Alioski, I mean, arguably man of the match. I mean, one man a little bit further forward for me was definitely man of the match, but I thought Harrison was absolutely superb. Running in the channels, getting back, working hard, looking a threat going forward as well, which in recent matches he really hasn't.
He was everywhere. Harrison were absolutely everywhere. And there were times where you're thinking, oh, right, we're a bit, like shape-wise, we weren't exactly thinking, oh, it's not exactly going to plan, but it worked.
Yeah.
And it didn't just work, oh yeah, it's worked. No, it's worked 4-0, and it's been an absolute riot down at Ellen Road.
It's getting me excited. But yeah, as I say, guys, you know, looking through the midfield as well, Pablo Hernandez, incredible, once again setting the precedent with that opening goal. Talk me through that goal, Bold. Talk me through that goal, my friend, because I'm trying to still come down from it.
You're thinking when we click on left.
I think it was, yeah.
You're thinking we click off, thinking, oh, just pass it back. But you're thinking, as soon as that ball gets passed back to Hernandez, you're thinking, it's a bit behind, he's going to have to adjust. He don't just adjust, he adjusts himself literally full body right, and he absolutely pings it top left. What commentator was saying?
Oh yeah, guys, just to update you as well. If you haven't seen it, Keith Andrew was saying it was potentially offside because of obstruction. Now, I don't know about you, but Sam Johnston wasn't obstructed at all, was he? Let's be right. There was no obstruction whatsoever. Clear line of goal.
He were absolutely nowhere near.
He
ripped back at net before he dove.
Yeah.
And as I said previous, that set tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah. And moving on to the midfield, we talked about Pablo Hernandez, we've talked about Alioski's potential man of the matches, and you move into the middle. Talk me through Cleek, talk me through Tyler Roberts.
I'll start off with Roberts. Roberts were absolutely incredible.
Best game in the Leeds shirt?
I agree. And I think there's been a lot of question marks at the start of the season when you're thinking, it's quite an hefty price tag. You're thinking a couple of million for a kid who's unproven. He's justified that tonight.
Yeah.
And he's one for the future. And if Leeds can keep hold of him, they've got good... Well, just look at his performance. He's won absolutely everything and he's drove that Leeds team forward. He gets the ball and it's not all let's pass sideways or...
He was dragging us from the defence to the offensive play, wasn't he?
Exactly. And like his pace caused problems, and it proves now. You look at his 2 assists to Bamford. We've now got a player where you're gonna get a finish at end of that chance.
Unbelievable.
There's no words.
Unbelievable. And we can talk about every single Leeds player from 1 to 11 being unbelievable, but the team cohesiveness, the performance, the effectiveness at the back going forward, solid, pacey, quick, in and out of the channels. All Sky commentators were talking about was Kim Aroof. Kim Aroof has been our saviour, but we've also got 10 other players on the pitch. 10 other players who have got us to this position. And I thought all 10 of them were absolutely superb. And do you know what? All 11 of them were absolutely superb. Because let's talk about another man, Patrick Bamford. Talk to me about Patrick Bamford. Incredible.
Well, where do you start there? I mean, to affect his movement, that's one thing that we've notified as fans, is that his movement off the ball is ridiculous. And it just proves with his 2 chances, he's clinical. Give him chance and he will score goals. That's all you can ask for as a striker.
Definitely.
Yeah, it might be good, he can outball up, but tonight he's proved, give him a chance and he will hit the back of the net.
And I also thought that the thing which helped Bamford tonight, the thing which helped Roberts tonight was the high press. I thought that was back to full effectiveness. Any time West Brom had the ball, we had a little bit of a Wigan moment. Do you remember with the Wigan where we had about 12 players going after the ball? There's not 12 players on the pitch, but still, we had that many. Bielsa might as well have been running after him. We had that many players running after the ball. In the 85th minute, there was 4 players running after Mason Holgate at one point. And it was sort of, for me, back to Leeds United at their best. It was so superb to watch. And Ollie and his brother were sat here with me and we were just in awe. We were watching the performance, and from moment 1 to moment 90, there was no point. I said to Ollie, let's relax a little bit for the second half, because we know what we're like. Norwich, Sheffield United, for me, that's game over. But West Brom, they've always got the capabilities. They've got Murphy, they've got Montero, they've got players coming off the bench who can benefit them offensively and defensively. So I thought there's always an opening for West Brom. We need to shut this game off. We need that third, and the third goal came in the shape of Patrick Bamford, didn't it?
Yeah, it was just, I mean, as you spoke about that team pressing, how many times did we see not 1, not 2, not even 3, 4 players crowding out and literally getting that...
It was like a wolf pack, wasn't it?
Every time. It were, but what impressed me most it weren't like, let's get the ball and then we'll play it safe. No, we get that ball and we move it forward, and we move it forward with purpose. I mean, Alioski, he's the one literally, on that left-hand side tonight. He's been like a dog with fucking 3 bollocks. He's been like a dog with three balls. I'm not joking. He's been absolutely outstanding. But yet again, we speak about these players that come in and you're thinking, right, Klitsch, he's had a okay game. But yet again, he's won tackles. He's played the ball forward. That's best I've ever seen Roberts play.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. I mean, I think a lot of Leeds fans will agree with that. I mean, he had a point to prove tonight, didn't he?
Massively. And you think, as I said earlier about his price tag, it can be 3.5. 3.5? Yeah. Quite expensive, but he's proven his worth, not just in assists or as in goals. He's setting the team ethic.
Yeah. And now, after tonight, guys, I mean, you know what I'm like, but glass half empty, literally. But, that is exactly what we needed. Exactly what we needed. Not only have we sent out a message to the division, We've got 3 points. The goal difference has increased dramatically. We've impacted one of our massive rivals. And as I said at the start, we've sent out a massive, massive statement to Norwich and Sheffield United, haven't we?
Yeah, massively. I mean,
if you're a Sheffield United and Norwich fan, right now, what are you thinking?
I think you'd be worried.
Yeah.
I think you'd be worried. I think with games that you've got left to play, I don't know. It's Leeds, though, isn't it? Look at next week, and it could be a QPR. It could be QPR.
Nah, but we're keeping it positive. We're keeping it positive. No, but obviously, reflecting on this game, guys, it has been absolutely monumental. I'm absolutely over the moon with that. I really am, and I know you are. It really has been a statement. It's a Friday night, and now Sheffield United have to go out and prove it. Norwich have to go out and prove it, and Leeds have done their duty, and they've done it to an absolutely monumental extent, haven't they?
Yeah, I mean, who've Norwich got at a weekend?
I couldn't tell you.
No, but you look at Sheffield United on Monday against Wednesday. Wednesday, what are they unbeaten in 5? That's a big game, and I can see United dropping points, and obviously then you're thinking,
well, it's a derby at the end of the day, isn't it?
A bit of a gap maybe. But yeah, I think that's best I've seen Leeds play all season. That for a consistent 90 minutes where it's been, they've set the bar so high and they've literally maintained it. But yeah, I've lost words. Lost for words.
I really am as well, guys. There's not been a better performance all season for me. With what's happened, with what's at stake, we're all down after the QPR game. We're all down after the past month, guys, because we haven't seen anything like that since the start of the season. I'm talking Derby, Stoke, Norwich. We've not seen anything like that. So that is a statement, and it really is. And something like that, it proves to me that Bamford can play up front every single game and be clinical. It proves to me that Tyler Roberts can play in that 10 role. It proves to me that we don't all need Izzy Brown, and we're not all relying on Izzy Brown, are we? We've got Berardi still coming back. We've got Douglas still on the bench. It's all looking rosy for Leeds, isn't it?
But you look at Shackleton. What did they come on? 88th minute. 88th minute.
And he had two, didn't he? He had 2 bites of the cherry.
Yeah. Well, I think it were 91st.
Yeah.
I think it was fourth touch at ball.
Yeah.
Assist.
And he looked, once again, someone coming up, ready to put their all in it for Leeds. He came off the bench. He wanted the ball. He was aggressive. He was pragmatic, wasn't he? He was absolutely fantastic. Came on, got his assist, and well played, Jamie Shackleton.
Yeah, I completely agree. But then you look at that after the game. Every single player were walking around. They were walking around.
Buzzing, weren't they?
Absolutely buzzing. I mean, we watched it on Sky, and Tyler Roberts. I think did Tyler get man at match?
Yeah.
Tyler Roberts got man at match, and they were speaking to Patrick Bamford. You couldn't hear him because of fans. and
can I just say that as well, guys? You guys who went there tonight made it an absolute. And we were saying before the game, it needed to be like that. It needed to be positive. Obviously, it helped with us scoring in the first minute. It needed to be positive. We needed to sing, and the Leeds fans were absolutely superb tonight, weren't they?
There was from literally minute 1 to minute 93. All you could hear were Leeds fans. I don't think we heard West Brom.
No, I don't. And I think, I'll be brutally honest with you, Baggies fans, I thought with the talent they've got on the pitch, I was still nervous at the start, obviously without Phillips, obviously without obviously Jefferson Montero not starting. But I'm not here to talk about West Brom, but I think you'd be very disappointed if you're a Baggies fan, wouldn't you?
You'd be massively disappointed. I mean, as I've said previous, they've created one chance, and with talent like Gale, Rodriguez, Livermore, Montero,
it's all over the pitch.
It's all over the pitch, and like you look at it on paper, yeah, it's probably a mid-table Premiership squad, but football's not played on paper.
It's not, mate, and that's the massive thing, isn't it? And that's what you learn every season. It's football isn't played on paper, and I think Leeds, which I just can't get over it, mate. And we talk about us putting, and I actually said I was wrong because I came out and said Leeds don't have a 3 or 4-0 in us. That's what I said. I did say that. You know, what do I know? And what a statement tonight. And we just proved that we can do this to the teams. And do you think that'll instill confidence in the Leeds players? I mean, surely it will.
Yeah. I mean, I think, obviously, we have amount of games left. Bielsa is surely going into that change room and say, look, that's one more game down. We've got 12 left. We've got 12 left. Let's stay together as a group, and we keep on going now. Because that 4-0, I mean, where were West Brom at table? 3rd? No? Where were they? 4th. They were what? They were favourites to win league.
They should be with that talent.
Yeah, there should be favourites, but They've come here with a game plan, and it's gone down pan in 90 seconds.
And
15 seconds, sorry.
And can I just mention, that is 9 out of 10 away league wins for West Brom. And Leeds West Brom, all famous for playing away from home and being the best team in the division, the best away record in the division, and Leeds have gone and just spanked them 4-0.
A famous athlete once said, they'll do nothing. Conor McGregor said that. And that's what they did.
Yeah.
They did nothing.
There you go.
They did nothing.
Absolutely fantastic, guys. Make sure you leave your comments, your likes on the video, please. If you're buzzing with the result, like the video. Subscribe as well. And also, my co-presenter, Joe, he's not going to be around for a couple of weeks. Personal reasons. So make sure you go over. Just give him the support. Make sure you say hi to Joe. All our love is with Joe. Oscar's preview will be coming out later. Massive win for the Whites. What's your final say, Al?
Unbelievable, mate.
Premier League?
Destined.
Get up there.